Good evening, you guys. This is Tina, Infinite Moon Love 1111. Hi, welcome in. And we're going to go ahead and do a reading. I have a couple of different tarot decks out. You've seen the Divine Masculine, the Magician, the Hangman. I think that was the Ace of Cups, Ten of Wands. What is that? Ten of Pentacles. Just too many cards coming out here. But we're going to go ahead and shuffle these out. This one was already shuffled, but I feel like we're going to have a Divine Masculine message. So we're gonna time into that. It doesn't have to be divine masculine as far as, you know, a counterpart specifically. This could be relation to your inner masculine as well. So please take it as it does resonate. We have and carry both of those polarities, right? Now in the construct that it could be your counterpart, if you are dealing with the counterpart in connection or in a moment of separation, if you will. Because I don't really like that word. Words are very powerful, so let's go ahead and construct upon those, right? Let's go ahead and see what the Divine Masculine wants to talk about today, and let's go ahead and get into their thoughts a little bit. This is the inner masculine as well, so take this as it resonates as far as like your leadership ideas and constructs and building that energy, okay? Hi, my name is Tina, Infinite Moon Love 1111, spiritual life coach as well as psychic, medium, intuitive, tarot, oracle reader. So let's go ahead and tap into this. If you're looking to book your own personal clarity or session, please click the link tree in the bio and in the description. And you can find me on any platform pretty much, as long as you Google Infinite Moon Love 1111 with Tina. Divine Masculine, okay. I feel like they've been putting steps to articulating whatever this Venus. Venus is, you know, wealth. It's a love. It's a very fiery, passionate type of energy. I think there's something that is being planted for the future relative to commitment, to love, okay, to stability, to finances, to financial. Divine Masculine is definitely coming out right here. So we do have some sort of guilt that this masculine is going through with regards to, and we have abundance under there, I'll leave that. But we have the sacral chakra, which is relationships, new life, fresh start, rejuvenation, healing after crisis. And so I do feel like with the masculine, they're healing a lot of their sacral energy right now. I feel like this is a lot of that duality or the polarity within, right? So I feel like this masculine has been trying to heal this aspect of themselves because they're walking into this energy where they've been planting seeds, moving forward for some security, okay? They've been using their very logical aspect, and I feel like at times this might become very overwhelming to the masculine, if we're being quite frank here. Frank is a song by Alina Baraz. It's a pretty good song, actually. So what else do we need to know, Spirit, regarding this masculine energy? You know, this is about you being logical, about you being confident and assertive and protective. Perhaps not fixing, repairing, modifying the distorted masculine, okay? The wounded part of yourself, the controlling part, the part that didn't want to surrender, the aggressive, angry part, right? The one that needed to transcend and transmute that energy and learned how to do that and to navigate, to shift it, right? To alchemize it, to be that magician. But also the egoic part, the fearful part, the part of you that didn't want to lead their life. Maybe you thought somebody would come and save you, right? Maybe you thought having another counterpart. And this is where we're structuring and aligning within self in order to navigate away from this fallacy, perhaps, right? Doesn't mean it's wrong. Is what is wrong, what is right, right? So let's go ahead and see what we have. We have the Queen of Cups coming out. What else, Spirit? The Queen of Swords. Page of Cups. There's a card that wants to flip around. Ten of Pentacles, which did show up a bit ago. I feel like this one wanted to stay. The Moon, as well as the Nine of Swords. So I feel like at the bottom, right, I can't remember when we first shuffled, there was this seeming amount of, well, the guilt card comes in. So there's that insomnia, definitely Nine of Swords energy specifically in relation to this. So I do feel like with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, of course, they're very opposing energies, 444 on the clock. I do feel like this masculine perhaps could be dealing with two different feminines. One, maybe this is the sides that they get of this one particular element or female, right? So this could be the element, but this could also be their own internal. So when we utilize that in the essence of internal energy, it becomes more clear what is being projected on the external. Okay, so these are the things that I like to talk about. It's interesting. It becomes very, you can construct and deconstruct some of this paradox, if you will. So there's a very emotional aspect to this individual, and then there's another part of them that really is disconnected, detaches emotion, and doesn't know how to give back. Okay, doesn't know how to receive, because they're very much polar opposites. They're very much sitting against each other, not even staring at one another, right? My throat chakra is very agitated right now, so I feel like for sure, I do have some water here, but for sure that there is an issue or energy where the masculine doesn't feel like they're safe to express. And so I feel like that's the middle ground right there. We have Linkin Park playing on here right now with One More Light. Beautiful song. With the Nine of Swords again coming out, there's this anxious, anxiety, fear, feel of loss, with the Page of Cups coming out. So I feel like in that sense that the masculine feels like perhaps they are desiring or needing to come across with some sort of like apology, some sort of message. I feel like they're having anxiety about how they have to do that, because ultimately their goal is a happy, joyous family. Okay, this is something we can quite see even with the dog, the child. It could be about merging families. It could just be about happiness, abundance. This is the Kabbalah, if I'm not mistaken, symbolism here on the tarot. But what, you know, is more important is human design. There's aspects of like the human life and the reality that we are all living, right? The moon comes out, and the moon is Pisces energy. So I feel like it's interesting that these kind of come on this side. So one is desiring to be more vulnerable, more apologetic, more expressive, and this other one is just disconnected and kind of focused on fears or pushing anything that is emotional down, right? Subconsciously just kind of it's there, but it's on the bottom of the ocean, if you will, and highly focused on money. So they're very much two different aspects. Splitting the deck, we have the Three of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like there's been a long time that this individual, perhaps, you know, female or male, again, it's just a divine masculine energy specifically, so take that as it resonates. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and comment. Comment with a I've been on this black heart thing lately, so let's go ahead and do any black, purple, or white hearts. But let's see what we've got going on. Okay, what does the masculine want to express? What does the masculine want to express, and what do they want to go towards? What is it that their truest desire is in this moment collectively right now? Okay, so we have the Six of Cups. Okay, on the bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. This is celebration. This is foundation. The family card was already appearing there for the Four of Wands. This talks about a higher commitment. We asked what the highest and truest desire of this masculine is, and we have the Six of Cups, which is a reunion, a past life soulmate, a nostalgic individual, somebody who's continuously reminiscing about somebody that they miss, somebody that they've met, somebody yet they perhaps have yet to meet, but that they have experienced energetically with in a different timeline, right? Now we also have the Five of Cups, so it feels like there's 6 and then 5, somebody that they're definitely missing. And we have Four of Swords, 6, 5, 4. Something is descending, something is, and I thought about this the other day. Obviously, you know, a lot makes sense, but as we ascend, as we elevate, we merge our physical body vessel with our higher self and integrate that knowledge, that wisdom. So we have many awakenings, and we have many times that we integrate these higher states of data, if you will. And then we also have descending when we earth it and bring it into earth. So anything that's been in the quantum as a dream, that is now what is coming down, right? That's the 654 919 on the clock. Now this person has felt perhaps that they've missed opportunity with this person, and this is where they're at in this resting stage right now. But on the bottom of the deck we do have the Four of Wands, and so I do feel like there is this energy of them truly desiring this commitment, okay, to bring more balance with that Six of Pentacles behind. I almost want to move it, but I don't. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, we have 2 pages here. Obviously the Knight of Swords talks about, you know, wanting to communicate, and then we have the Ten of Swords. So there was a complete ending, or at least there feels like there may have been And this is what this person wants to come back. They've been trying to manifest somehow to come more forward and have more of a balanced connection, stability, and provide this to this person, right? So we're going to put that there. Spirit, what is the feminine feeling? We're grabbing another tarot deck here, so let's go ahead and see what the feminine thinks as far as what the masculine is doing right now. What is feminine's current energy? What is feminine's current energy, Spirit? Again, if this message does resonate, don't forget to hit the subscribe, like, and comment with a black, white, or purple heart. Feminine feels King of Swords. Interesting. The Death card, as well as the Knight of Swords. So we have the Knight of Swords come out already. I do feel like these, the energy within unison within one person, right? It feels like they're mirroring, they're matching, they're aligning. And so with the masculine in itself as an external energy or human or form, it feels like they both want to communicate with one another. And this is what they're mirroring to one another. Now, the King of Swords is somebody who knows the truth, who's been very harsh. I feel like the feminine feels the masculine has been just extraordinarily harsh with their words. The way they've come across, the things that they've said, there's been a huge amount of lack of honor, it feels like, okay? The bottom of the deck, don't get me wrong, there is an Ace of Pentacles, so there is like this hand of God. There is this opportunity, this new beginning that has potential. But I do feel like there has to be major transformation as we are coming into Scorpio season, November here. There's a huge possibility that there's been a lot of transformation, right? That there's been a rebirth. There's going to be a rebirth of this communication and the way that it comes. It's going to be more action-oriented as versus disconnected, okay, from the emotions. So feminine is feeling that the masculine is needing to do this, right? Meanwhile, masculine's kind of conflicted on both ends. So let's see what else is going on. My eyeball is itching so bad. It's my right eye too. Thought I would share that with you guys. That could be about the masculine seeing something through. Having to really look at something different. So we have the Knight of Wands. Feminine is, I feel, taking action. What is she taking action on? Making a decision. The Hierophant is a 5. It feels like it's coming in reverse though. So I feel like it's almost a refusal to walk away from something. And look at that. The feminine showed up. So look, the masculine clearly came out in the beginning of the reading, right? And then now the feminine's coming out. The feminine, there's that, see? She's refusing to walk away. She wants this new beginning. I feel like the feminine wants this new beginning. They both have the Nine of Wands. Masculine got that card twice in 2 different decks. Now feminine is receiving the Nine of Wands as well. Nine of Cups opposing though. So there's a lot of cycles that are closing out right now. It feels like there's a decision that the feminine has to make. And I do feel like the feminine wants this new opportunity, wants to start new, wants to start fresh. She may be even presented with new financial opportunities, to be quite frank. And that is maybe her decision is more financial stability on her own, or to perhaps walk into this, you know, Hierophant energy, the commitment with this 2 of Cups, right? With the soulmate that she sees within this masculine, within this partnership that is potential, right? It's very interesting. What does she want, though, ultimately, is the question. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle. What does the feminine want? What is her energy towards the end of the day? What is it that the feminine wants? Show us what the feminine wants. What's the last few messages for the feminine spirit? There's something slide out there. And nothing else wants to come. 14:14 on the clock. Ooh. Well, they are definitely mirroring. The masculine had the 4 of Wands twice. The masculine had the 9 of Swords twice. The feminine now has the 4 of Wands. This is something that they both ultimately want. So in the quantum, this is something that is being brought down, you guys. If this message resonates for you guys, I, highly recommend, claiming this. Okay, because this energy is beautiful. It is Four of Wands. It is twin flame. It is soulmate. It is divine counterpart, kingdom spouse energy, divine masculine, divine feminine. You guys are in, it feels perfect alignment. Not to mention, my son the other day, as we were driving, said something to some effect, and then I go, huh? I said, what does that mean? And I was joking with him. He goes, well, now you're in perfect alignment, Mom. And I was like, oh. He goes, don't take it that way, because you know he jokes with me about states of consciousness. He's quite aware himself. So anyway, it was an interesting conversation, an interesting comment, an interesting confirmation. The universe is expressing that to us, that we are in alignment. So if you feel this resonates, please do drop a black heart, a fire emoji. Tell me what this resonates for you as far as your twin flame, soulmate, kingdom spouse. And thank you so much for being present. I'll go ahead and post some other ones as well, so check back later for some other messages. This is Tina, Infinite Moon Love 1111. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, like, and comment. Namaste.